Okay, so after this week's reading, two of my takeaways, one has to do with soil health and the other one more so with oceans than water, but the importance of fisheries in our food system. So on page 213, it says nothing we do really seriously affects the number of fish. And just go down a little bit further. It says it's striking too because it actually wasn't that long ago, which is really the point. So much has happened 2/3 of our Earth in such a short period of time that only the greatest exaggeration, wow, can't speak today, could have predicted the extent of the damage. The bluefin's decimation is just a part of the overall decline of fisheries around the world. So going back to the lecture this week, in the oceans video, it talked about how fisheries are a huge part of the food system. And the decline of fisheries around the world is closely tied to our food system because fisheries provide a huge amount of our protein source. So when fish stocks decline due to overfishing and climate change, it directly threatens food security, and especially in areas where they are dependent on fish for their nutrition source. So as fisheries decline, it will lead to higher prices, less access to affordable and nutritious foods, which is food security, and then especially in countries that are still developing. In some places, fish is not just a meal, but it's an economic driver too. So protecting fisheries is crucial for ensuring that the food system remains stable. On 265, going on to soil health, it says a group of farmers alarmed by their experience with mineral manuring and chemical fertilizers and worried about how these new practices would affect soil health asked for advice. So while mineral manuring can provide essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for plant growth, it also can disrupt the natural balance of the soil, which can cause nutrient imbalance, soil erosion, and contamination. And then while chemical fertilizers can boost plant growth, they also can harm the soil long term, which then is harming the agriculture. So just the importance of soil health, and if you don't have healthy soil, then it's going to affect all these other things down the line.